All right, now, hey everybody, it's Sad Fishing. Got something a little bit different for you today. Instead of going out there fishing, trying to catch some daggone bass, which seems like it's been impossible for me to get on some good fish, we're gonna go out, we're gonna build us some cane piles. You know, it's something that a lot of these guys in the Southeast, you know, the Herring Lakes, if you're not from around here, not familiar with it, we build cane piles, you know, stand them up, fish get around them, blueback herring come by, hey, they use them as ambush points and whatnot. But we're gonna go out today, we're gonna build us some cane piles, because shoot, man, I ain't been catching no fish, so I got to do something to change my luck. But I'm gonna go through step by step, you know, how I put in my cane piles, you know, show everybody how I do it, why I do it the way that I do it, and hopefully it helps some of y'all like to go out there and put some of this stuff in and get some more structure out there in the lake. But we're gonna get at it. We're on the way to cut this cane right now. We're gonna get pumping on this video real soon. So I appreciate you watching. Hit that subscribe button. Let's go build us some daggum cane piles. All right, we're tromping through the daggum weeds. Look at the jungle right here. I got my buddy Jason with me. It's the first time I've been able to legally cut cane. He usually just trespass. Don't do that, because it ain't good. So, but check out the daggum cane. Look at that. Absolutely beautiful. So we're gonna start whacking and loading. We're gonna put them in them big green girls. They're gonna get on. Make sure you lash that stuff down. It looks funny going down the road. That's right. It's gonna be right. Let's get out of here before we get tore up much bigger. Alright guys, so we got them cane piles cut. Got back to the house over here. I just want to take a second. I'm going to show you kind of all the materials that I use to put these things out with, and then we're going to get into the rigging part, how to rig them up. But if you look down here, of course, I use half concrete blocks like these guys right here. I very rarely use a full concrete block. I just I never really seem to have to. These half a block works fine. Some aluminum wire, you know, wherever you can get some wire, cable ties, bad boys right here, and some water bottles. You know, water bottles, very important to get the water bottle. So I got all my cane unloaded, stacked up, ready for me to rig them up. You see them, you know, I got everything stacked up right here. Probably, you know, I like to do them 16, 17 foot tall. It's like how I like to have each one of them. And I'm kind of a target depth when I go out there and put them in the lakes, 20 to 21 foot. So, you know, I'm gonna get out here and kind of show you how I rig these things up real quick. All right, so first things first, I got me a drill, small drill bit in it. You know, it just depends on what kind of wire you got. And I'll drill a hole in every one of these daggum stalks. Every one of them. Right above one of the knuckle. It's kind of tedious, time consuming, but I promise you, if you're gonna take the time to put these daggum things in, and it can be aggravating sometimes, you wanna make sure that they're gonna be there whenever you go back to fish them. So that's gonna be the first thing. Drilling holes in all of these daggum stalks, every one of them over there. All right, so we got everything drilled. Next thing you want to do is get some of these smaller wire, like this aluminum wire right here, and I'm actually gonna run it through every hole that I drill. I usually, you know, 5 or 6 to a spot's usually what I do. Anything more than that seems like you got to have more weight to pull it down. That's where you're gonna have to get, you know, use the whole block. But come in each one of them, put your daggum wire through, cinch everything down at the bottom, and then I come in here and I just make me a loop. Wrap this wire back around myself. or itself, excuse me, a few times. So what I got right here is when I get it in the boat and I get them all stacked up, I can take that concrete block. It's got that long tail on that aluminum wire. And when I get out there, and I'm trying to sneak around, because everybody, man, I'm tell you what, you're gonna draw attention. You go right across the lake with these things waving in the air, they coming after you, man. They gonna see where you put them. But if you're sneaky about it and you're quick, you can take that tail, wrap it around this bad boy right here, and off it goes. So that's what I'm gonna do right now. I'm gonna get all of them rigged up and ready to go, and then we'll go on to step number 3. All right, we getting there. So we got all of them wired up, got our loops on the bottom of them, like that right there, and right there. Now, one thing I probably should have mentioned earlier when I was cutting this cane, I like to put them in the same day that I cut them. And the reason for that is because 99% of the time, we cut these canes to where they're as green and bushy as they're gonna get. So right now, I'm a little late right now. I'm toward the beginning of September. I should have done this 3 weeks ago. But the longer you wait after you cut these canes, these leaves, they'll start to curl up. And when they start to curl up, they'll start to turn brown. And next thing you know, 2 or 3 days goes by, everything is daggone brown, and you pick it up and shake it, and all the leaves fall off of it. And I'm gonna tell you, those fish like the bushy ones better than just the sticks. Now, I ain't saying you can't catch them on the sticks, but they seem to like them bushy ones. So what we need to do now is grab these old cable ties. I'm gonna bust my butt. And a bucket of bottles here. And to me, this is one of the most important deals of this whole thing. These canes will float. They will float on their own. You can go out here and put them out and they're gonna stand up. Problem is, from what I found out here is, since past years I put these things in and you get, I don't even know what it's called. It's some kind of plant phytoplankton or something. Some people call them frog eggs. I just call them jelly balls. And you'll see them around brush piles and around docks. It's like a big glob mass of jelly, it seems like. As soon as that stuff starts growing on these things, if you ain't got nothing on top floating them, it'll lay them down. And when they're laid down, they just ain't no good no more, you know. So, you know, we've gotten in the habit of putting bottles in the top of every daggone one of them, just because if you're gonna go through the work and take the time to do it, you know, make sure they're gonna be there, you know, standing up like you want them to be when you get there to fish them. So, but the way I do that is take me some of these daggone cable ties. It's pretty simple. In a bottle. And I'll get up in the top right here. Make sure this camera right. And I'll get up in the top and I'll wrap the cable tie around the very tip top of the stalk somewhere. So, put a plastic bottle in there underneath the cap. Cinch that baby down tight. That's it, and that's it. It ain't going nowhere. It'll be there. And I'll do that on every piece that I got. Because I want them to stand up. I mean, I want them to be like, when I get back out there, I want them looking good. So, you know, and hey, and one more thing, you know, I think put these bottles on, but look, I'm not telling you this is the way to do this. I'm just showing you the way that I do it. You know, a lot of people use concrete buckets. A lot of people use, you know, different things. A lot of people don't use bottles. Hey, look, that's cool. I'm not telling you you're wrong in that. I'm just telling you the way I like to do it and the way I've had success in the past. So y'all don't beat me up too bad in the comments on this stuff. You know, if you got a better way, hey, let me know. I'm all about learning something. I'm gonna get the daggone zipping these bottles on here, because it's just about time to load these babies up in this Sea Pro. We're gonna hit the water. We're gonna make us some spots. Yeah. I got my bottles on, all of them. The last thing we need to do before we load them up is I like to get a string or a rope, pull them all in tight. Bundle them up. Ball it up like so. That way. All right, I got my concrete blocks loaded up, got them in buckets right here, because I don't want the blocks to slide around the floor, mess up the daggum floor of the boat. Got these wires hooked to them. That's just gonna wire up to the bottom of the daggum cane pod right there. So we got the hard part done. We're gonna load these bad boys up, and it is time to go do the fun stuff. Mama's gonna cut your butt.
I'm throwing it out there after. Alright, good.
All right. Let's go. The way I do this is when I bundle each one of them up, I can take a bunch of them out at one time. And I know I'm in a big center console now, but I've done this in my bass boat many a day. You know, I've had up to 12 in the bass boat at one time. With blocks laid on the bottom of the floorboard and all, you can get around real quick. Put them out where you need to put them out, but hey. Whew, I can't wait to throw a Berkeley cane wobber over the top of this thing. Woohoo! Get on a place. Take the block, the wire, wrap it in the daggum cane wire, back around itself. Step up here to the front. Get my rope undone right there. Let's see, here's my pile. Cut my rope. Let's see. That's all there is to it. Drop it over, stand them up, spread them out. Stand right there. Now go on down. I'm tell you, hey, it's that easy. So I'm gonna run around putting. I got 6 more I'm gonna get put out today. But I appreciate everybody who's watching. Make sure you hit that subscribe button for me. Got any questions? Drop them in the comments. I know I'm probably gonna hit with some questions on where to put them. You know, as far as points and flats. You know, the answer to that is gonna be put them wherever you got confidence in. Because I've caught them on flats. I've caught them on points. I've caught them on straight banks. There's no telling which ones these fish are gonna get on. But hey, I appreciate it, and maybe we'll see you out here on the water. Peace out.